This is the Doctor continuing the Panzer 2 playthrough. Gonna restart to get to the briefing for the next scenario.
In spite of your efforts against the enemy at Moscow, it appears the Soviet will to resist is far from beaten. I am as surprised as you are, but there is little use in hypothesizing. Once again, it's time to act. The Soviet winter counter-offensive has forced us to yield ground across many fronts. But I'm sending you and your men to the most critical hotspot, Kharkov. Last year's victory here is a hair's breadth from being undone, and that is unacceptable. Our garrison forces have so far contained the Soviets, but enemy forces here are clearly gearing up for new offensives both south of Kharkov and also north of the city. Deploy your army quickly. Blunt these thrusts before they can encircle Kharkov, and then counterattack fiercely.
Alright, that's it. That's the briefing for Kharkov42. Let's see. A hero. No retaliation. Okay, so I read about on the forums OP heroes. This is clearly one of these OP heroes. No retaliation, really? Enemy units don't shoot back? If I put it on the Flame Panzer, I could send it in against even the most heavily entrenched infantry and just wipe it out. I don't know if I want to use this hero. It doesn't seem like a reasonably balanced hero. I suppose I could put it on another unit where it wouldn't be so bad. Like if I put it on a fighter, it would still be insanely good, but it wouldn't be so crazy. Even putting it on a Pioneer would be absurdly good, because you can attack entrenched infantry with no losses. Like, that hero, like if the hero could be restricted to certain classes, maybe anti-tank class, or like putting on a flak would already be really good. Being able to attack tanks without fear of retaliation from them, you could do so much damage. Fighters are reasonable because, you know, they can still get counterattacked on their turn. I think I'll restrict myself. I don't want to go crazy with these OP heroes. I'm just going to put him here. Like, the correct move is to put it on a Pioneer or a Flame Panzer. But I'll just put it on the fighter so it doesn't seem so crazy. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here to reorganize my troops. Alright, I reorganized my core forces. I got a lot more slots, but I think this is because the game wants you to buy some tanks that have higher core slots. The Panzer IV F2 with the long barrel 75mm gun, as you can see contrasting with the Panzer IV F, has 5 core slots, but it has so much better heart attack, +6, and the initiative is +2. Plus it has a little more armor. It's just an all-around excellent tank. I bought a new one of these, but I wanted to keep around my old Panzer IV F for a bit of flavor, not because it's good. I'm pretty sure you want the F2 at this stage to fight the T-34s. But, you know, I want a bit of flavor on my units. I still have my little Panzer II. This unit, I've been having a lot of fun with it, but the Flame Panzer aspect is the part I don't like. I could put it back to a Panzer IIc, but at this stage, I think that's almost asking for trouble. Whereas the Flame Panzer was very good at clearing out masses of infantry. So why not? We'll keep this. Let's see, what else was I gonna do? I also purchased another BF-109. Now it's gonna rain, so the BF-109 is not gonna be very useful right now, but the rain should clear up soon enough. I also purchased one of my favorite units, a Stug. Now that these units are AT, oh boy, I'm gonna be, I think, buying lots of Stugs. These things are cheap too, as they should be. 3 slots, 290. They can provide AT support. Really good heart attack. useless in attacking infantry, but look at that defense. 20 defense. That is the highest, I think, of any of my units. Frankly, I should be buying a lot more of those things, but I don't want to build an optimized core. I just want to build units for historical flavor. So I have a little Pack 38 Toad with a horse, you know. I still have a Stug. I think I moved some units into reserve. I don't need a Pioneer or a Stug. Brought like Bridge Engineer, who knows, could be useful. So this is very much unoptimized, but I think it could be a lot of fun to see what would happen here. Interesting to note that the Soviets will move first since they have the initiative. So I try to put my units in such a way that they're covered by defensive fire and so forth where possible. I also have a lot of these Romanian, Italian units. I expect a lot of them probably should be destroyed in the initial Soviet offense, but whatever doesn't get destroyed means I can get a few more infantry to use. In this map, you could deploy here, and you could deploy up here. I'm not going to do that. I don't know if there are Soviet units north of Belgorod. If there is, they can encircle me, which would be, I mean, I have a supply, so it won't be an encirclement in the game, but I can only deploy 4 units here. So like if I face with 10 Soviet units, that concentration is just going to get destroyed. Also, there's another gamey reason to leave these 2 hexes unoccupied. If I take them back, I get the prestige for them. In fact, you could like even abandon Kharkov and then capture them back. I don't know, it feels gamey, and I don't really care. I have plenty of prestige at this point. So, but you could do a little gamey thing here or there, I guess. Okay, so with the deployments done, Kharkov42, this is kind of an odd take on the historical battle, because, so in history, the commander of the Southwestern Front, which launched this attack, his name is Marshal Timoshenko. He's an earlier war commander, vaguely competent. Like, he's not really that good of a commander, but he was better than a lot of the grossly incompetent Soviet commanders. And this was basically his last battle. This was the disaster. He was not suited for an operation like this. He did launch a lot of attacks in 1941 in August and September in front of Smolensk to like just almost direct human wave style frontal assaults against the German positions there. And then he got his command Western Front encircled again. This is the second time Western Front was encircled in front of Biezma during Operation Typhoon. Anyway, this guy, he was not a good enough commander for an operation like this. The Soviets were envisioning a north and a southern attack to encircle the city of Kharkov. At the time, Friedrich Paulus was already in charge of the 6th Army, which was based out of Kharkov. But what happened was Paulus managed to hold off the offensives. And then from the south, Edward von Kleist had his Panzer. I wonder if it was renamed the Panzer Army already, but it was the forces he had, which was Panzer Group 1 during Operation Barbarossa, launch a swift counterattack north towards Izumi, and then cut off the entire Kharkov pocket, and the Soviets lost hundreds of thousands of troops, and I think multiple tank corps, which was a new formation at the time, got wrecked or even completely destroyed. It was an unmitigated disaster, and it really made Operation Blue a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get started and see what happens here. Poor slots. Yes, I don't care about that. Did I deploy all my heroes? I think I did put that no retaliation hero on a fighter just so it wouldn't be so completely ridiculously OP. Alright, they're gonna wipe out that those defenses over there. Yes, they probably should have fired at artillery first. Or that Katyusha rocket, I'm thinking. I'm just saying. Nice ambush. Really? +1 to soft attack. What happened down here? Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't think the Romanians would survive very long. Okay. Well, seems like we need to shift this. We need to put our infantry in good terrain. I have quite a few infantry down here. We could even encircle this tank. If I encircle, this tank will be completely useless next turn. I also don't know what else is out there. Without the Storch, this unit might be the single most powerful unit in my army due to the intelligence it provides. The recon units are honestly too good in the air. If they had a spotting of 2, they would still be ridiculous. But they have 2 right now, I think, because of the weather. But normally they have 4. Even if they had a spotting of 2, they would be probably the best unit in the game. But yeah. What can we do here? Matilda 2. Ooh, some more Lend-Lease units. We only have 20 turns, which is not an awful lot. We could try to bait the Soviets in, abandon the outer city walls, just let them come in. Let me pause the video here to think. Alright, I think I have a plan. I'm gonna begin by moving this recon car up, see what we see. The cavalry that's occupied this, okay. Next. There was a scout car there. I was hoping to bring you over here to deal with that, but we need to pinch off this sector first. We can hold in the north, but these units we gotta pinch off. Okay. We could potentially even encircle that town. What else is over here? Okay. What sort of artillery do I have? Wow, without air units, this is definitely a lot tougher. Put you here, and then another unit here to encircle this cavalry. Or I could just use... The Romanians will be very useful as a distraction. Yes. Here's my 88 gun. This thing needs to be in anti-tank mode as well. So I want to be very careful down here. Alright. I think... This always happens. Can overrun you. Not like the pioneer in the town is basically invincible from any attack. I can go here to use the Panzer to encircle. Or do I want to use infantry to encircle? I don't want to put you into close terrain, but doesn't seem realistic. I'm expecting like lots more Soviet units, and it's gonna rain again. I think I need a tank, if only to finish it off. Might want to put some infantry. Go force march you. Not such a bad idea. Oh, this is still encirclement. Okay, that works. That works very well. Don't want to put my 88 gun anywhere near infantry. It's too valuable. I think I actually pulled back. Oh, why didn't I pull? Hold on. Is this cheating? Because I saw a better move by doing this? I suppose it is cheating. Because it's not a misclick. That's the better move. Damn. So the question now is, do I want to cover this infantry with artillery or with the 88 gun? That's the real question. So the Soviets are liable to slam some tanks into this infantry, I think. I think it can... Because I wanted to move you up. Oh, no. This is bad because I don't know what's in this fog. Why can't I control the exact hexes? I want to go like this. But if there's a unit here, it would block me from moving. If I move here, I only have 2 move left. I think I have to do it. Okay. Definitely want to do this, and then we can move you up. Could even just encircle these positions. Deal with them later. I can move my pack. This is less valuable than the 88 gun, but it would still take unnecessary damage. Well, I wanted to do this. Is there any chance to bombard? Yes, but only if I abandon this central location, which I do not do. Also don't want to abandon here. It's Hungarian infantry I can put here. This infantry I can... I go here, I encircle the cavalry. Really? It's a lot of cavalry. Not knowing the Soviet disposition makes planning this operation a lot harder. Oh, I can put the Stug in the city to cover. Yes, yes, that seems good. I would like to kill this if at all possible. I did not do as much as I had hoped. Might need this Panzer somewhere else. This thing has 9 defense. That's not very impressive. Oh, you always had to go in to cover. Don't need to do anything. Here, we can just let the Soviets do whatever it is they want. This covering circles, right? Why are we even attacking this turn? Why not just wait for the Soviets to get weakened? Because I am not confident. Okay. Ow, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. So much damage. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. But I was figuring the odds weren't so bad, and my recon car might take a lot of damage, but who cares about a recon car? Gonna have to repair this unit. The Soviet armor concentrations coming up. I kind of want to move this Stug out. This 88 gun ain't doing anything over there. I can use it to one-shot the BT tank next turn, potentially. Gonna do something like this. Hopefully the Soviets will send tanks in there and not infantry. You never know. I have no idea what the AI is gonna do. This Panzer IV is a little isolated. Not seeing what I can do about it. Well, I can do this. I'll just put the Hungarians here. Good luck, buddy. Could even do a small attack here. Stug's not great against cavalry, but we did some damage. Rest of my infantry just stay put, stay put, stay put. I really need to see what the Soviets do. This unit can do nothing. Also, I have no air power right now. Those units make such a big difference. Alright, let's see what they do. That's good. Yep. Try to assault my entrenched infantry. That's not gonna go well for you, buddy. What the hell is that? Alright, we have a new crisis here. They're threatening to outflank Kharkov, which is not cool. I also don't like how they encircled my good Panzer. Oh, I should have withdrawn the motorcycle troop. Okay, it's raining, and next turn we'll get the weather back. Okay. Things are not as bad as they might appear. I don't like how the Stug is encircled, but we can recover from this. We also need to concentrate some armor forces up north here to take out to counter encircle these Soviet troops. This unit could, we might get outflanked up here. We gotta put some units here to protect this artillery. Alright, let me pause the video here to think. Alright, first moves. Let's use my 88 gun the way I was planning to use it. Next, I can move some infantry in front of it to screen it for against infantry counterattack. And once the weather gets good, we'll be fine. Next, let's move this Panzer up. We could even go for bigger encirclement potentially, but we'll see. For now, what if the Soviet has some cavalry from down there, right? Better leave this cavalry here to screen. I'm not afraid of tanks. If they want to attack my infantry in the open, my 88 gun will wreck them. Alright, next, we want to start getting some overruns. We also want to counterattack this tank. Probably the highest priority. I'm gonna do this. Split. Two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. I don't want to leave my tank in. I was gonna do something like this. Yes. This should force a surrender. Good. Now I can counterattack, potentially. Well, not potentially, definitely. The situation is still a little dicey. Stug would be amazing, but I also need tanks over here. So what I was always gonna do was start by overrunning that cavalry. Gotta screen like this. I think I want to put a unit here. Feel like these units need a counterattack. then this artillery has to go back in, but is there a better target to shoot? Maybe. I don't think it's this tank, though. I'm not super worried about that. By doing this, should be able to take care of this grouping. I don't even know if I want to use this this Panzer to do more damage here. May not be relevant. It might just open it up for the Matilda to come in. Alright, more Soviet units. I can move the recon car up to screen, but I might need a recon car down here is the thing. I'm still expecting a rush of Soviet armor down here. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just repair this unit right now. But I do need a screen. Well, I can move this unit to screen. It's kind of weak. It's a little strange using motorcycle troops down here, but you know, different times call for different measures, right? Alright. I mean, in theory, the Soviets could send some tanks through like that. I think we gotta repair you. This is a bigger pocket. More worried about the infantry, honestly. This thing will be down to very weak strength next turn. What is this? It's a anti-tank gun in tank mode, or anti-aircraft gun in tank mode? SP self-propelled anti-aircraft gun? Huh. It'll be down to 6 strength. Could still shoot this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Do a little trick like this. There we go. Yes, this seems good. Can't do anything. This unit should just stay put here. I'm not desperate enough to use you to plug this gap yet. I think I do move. Like, if they have a tank to hit my artillery, that would hurt so much. Better do something like this, yeah. Ah. There's a move I could make. I didn't think it would retreat. But now that it did... Oh, guards. Scary, scary. Ugh, nope. Not attacking that. Again, no rush. I want the weather to get better first. Alright. Oh, right! I always forget. I should have had things in aim, but I always forget. That was my mistake. I forget that the AI has initiative. I always think I have initiative. This is gonna hurt. Well, that actually wasn't that bad. Okay, that was pretty bad. That's fine. These units are still, How did that one... Is that a bug? Because this unit should not be encircled anymore, and it still had the penalty. Oh, wait, no, the suppression applies at the start of the AI turn. Okay, so this is all legal. Alright, I forgot about the fact that when the AI has initiative and the weather changes, I should have had these units in AA mode. Oh well. This position is in some trouble. Oh wow, this unit fully repaired. I didn't think it would be able to do that. Uh-oh. Katyusha rockets are very scary. Got some anti-tank guns as well. First thing I need to do is I need to know what does the AI have in the two most critical sectors. Yikes! Why didn't they send all these tanks up against me? That is a pretty scary concentration of armor. Next, I need to know what they have over here. Relatively few units, although there could be more behind the Donetsk River, but it's mostly clear up north. I might just want to hold my ground here and not press my luck to the east too much, considering this scenario could be a little tough. Kind of want to encircle this T-60. Oh, okay, they don't have much infantry. This is very important to note. They seem to be out of infantry down here. They have a lot of infantry up north, because that Katyusha rocket we could just wipe out in a single blow. Seems pretty good to me, honestly. What is this thing? Tactical bomber? They've got a lot of tactical bombers. Alright, I need to pause the video here to think. Okay, I thought about this turn for a long time, because this is a rough turn. Couple things to note. This tactical bomber, the Tupolev SB, is super vulnerable right now. It's too good to pass up this opportunity to try to shoot this thing down. There's another reason for this. I can use a force march on this infantry to come up here. Along with this, now I can attack to force a surrender. Then I can do the same thing again. next, start bombing some of these troop concentrations. I want to make sure my units have cover, so of all things I'm going to use Stuka. That did not do as much as I thought it would. Put a little recon unit next to there. Oh, I thought I want to make sure this Panzer actually kills. Yeah, I'm pulling both of these recon units back. Wow. These T-34s could come out to attack me, which would be very extraordinarily bad. Not risking that. Alright. This needs to switch to AA mode. I was always going to do this. Now I can use my fighter with no retaliation to do a bit of extra damage. Good. I want to escort my last units here. Alright, so the Stug needs to come deal with the infantry. That's a fighter, right? So if I go, yeah, it's no good. That did not do as much as I thought it would. Wait, hold on. That also did not do as much as I thought it would. This was always the plan. I guess I'm using another artillery shot. It's gonna have to do. This is not a kill. But we could finish it off, potentially. Alright, you need to come up here to cover. Actually, you need to come up here to cover. I don't care about the infantry. That infantry will be fine where it is. Of all of the Soviet units, I actually think the Katyusha rocket's the most dangerous. Let's make sure to kill that thing. Was this a regular? Can't go into forest there. But I could potentially cut them off. Oh, this Panzer is good against soft targets. So I want you over here overrunning stuff. Let's go for a hit. Okay, that went better than I thought. Panzer IV F2 should come up to wipe out these units. And I can start encircling them. The infantry, they can't actually hurt the Stug. Even if I can't do any damage back to them. So it's good to start encircling these fools. Maybe we can capture that Matilda next turn. This Hungarian infantry is very weak now. I am slightly worried about the turn timer. Just a little bit. I'm gonna need you to help. I don't imagine there are Soviet units up there. Gonna need a recon car up. This unit might get bombed. Not too much I can do about that. It was never going to be a perfect series of deployments. Protect the Panzer III from the onslaught of Soviet armor. That is the most important thing. I'm gonna pull my, well, yeah, I'm gonna keep my idiot gunning AA mode until I beat down some more of these Soviet air units. What else I got? Stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put. This infantry... Well, he's running out of infantry to attack me in artillery. I don't see the AI breaking through here. I want to start doing some damage. Yeah, good. Plus, that infantry is really, really cheap to repair. Alright, after I deal with this, I'm going to move the Stug down to deal with this rush of Soviet armor. Yep, this time at least I have some air support. It still hurts. This was what I was worried about. Ah! Oh, these units need to be repaired. Yes, hit my Stug, whatever. Oh no. I was afraid of something like this. Oh no. Okay, okay, I survived. Okay, I survived through some miracle. I should have just covered these positions much better than I did. I was very overconfident. What's that? Fighter? Fighter. Bomber. I even called out like how vulnerable this Panzer was. Should have kept this one south and I could have avoided this whole breakthrough situation. Valentine. I was hoping to create a pretty big pocket here, but that doesn't seem realistic anymore. Gonna need to reach for some elite reinforcements. This BT tank needs to die. On the plus side, that Matilda, as long as I got it encircled, can't do much. But the Stug, which is super valuable, is being wasted. Alright, let's see if there's anything up here. No. Okay, I needed to know that. We know what's down here. There's no mystery. Let's see what's over here. Oh, got a lot more fighters that haven't activated yet. Oh boy. Gotta make sure to cover these two units. Okay. We need to start. As much as I want to extract the Stug, I think we're gonna have to use this Panzer II to beat back the Soviets. There isn't any way to encircle the T-34 or counter encircle it, right? I don't see it. I have to take this hex, which I don't see how I can get to it. This T-34 is vulnerable though to Stuka attack. Something to keep in mind. It's by far the most dangerous unit on the field. I gotta get rid of that thing. We can counter encircle the BT tank actually. As long as we can beat this infantry back, we'll be okay. And this unit, if it can get overruns, we'll be able to do some miracles, but I have to guarantee overruns. Yeah. It's a lot of options we got. Well, I think we always kill or try to kill this T-34. I think this always has happened. This T-34 is just way too dangerous. Next, we can counter encircle the BT tanks, although that might be difficult. More realistic prospect is to kill this unit. Maybe like this. To protect my flanks. +1 heart attack, that's really good. Alright. A lot of their other tanks are down south. Can't do much. Might need this thing in anti-tank mode to deal with this swarm. We'll see. What is this? We gotta protect that airfield. Next, dealing with these. Where's my no retaliation fighter? Yes. That's pretty good. We need to do a little more damage to this thing. But we've also got to keep up the pressure here. If I attack, I might force you to surrender, but that might be a bad thing if they move infantry in. Yeah, we need this Panzer down here to do some work. Okay. This should break the encirclement. Good. I might not be able to overrun this unit. The other thing I really want to do this turn is elite reinforce both of these units, so they can be useful next turn. Although I don't even know if the artillery really needs elite reinforcements. Too late now. Alright, beaten this back. This infantry is no longer covered. I might have to abandon this town. It's not actually a crazy idea. Because I have to put you here to defend. What else they got? Matildas, Valentines, these are not much of a threat. Well, we should array our forces in the south to prepare for the onslaught of Soviet armor. Let's cover you. I have one more fighter left. Nice. Alright, this bomber we can deal with next turn. In the meantime, I actually think of all things, I'm gonna withdraw and do something like this. Even if I don't kill, Panzer II is doing a lot of damage to their units. And these infantry are not going to be able to break through that Panzer II. This position is covered by 3 artillery, so in fact, if they want to move the regulars in, I am quite okay with that. This Hungarian infantry is obviously going to be sacrificed. Not killing a lot of units, but I think that is okay. I need more anti-tank guns down south. This Stug really needs to come down south. Well, the airfield, there could be an airfield over here. I think that's where part of the Soviet bombers are based. We're sending at least 2, well, 1 Valentine tank up. Some of these units are so weak. I have to protect that airfield. Hmm. I put some of my weaker formations in the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. And plus, this thing, this anti-tank gun has no soft attack. So this Valentine tank is very likely to hit either this infantry or this cavalry. I'm gonna leave you in AA mode. Probably gonna need that more. It's very tempting to attack, but I won't finish it off. Wait. Alright, let's see what the Soviets do. This is fine. This is less fine. Ugh. That's okay, it's a bridge engineer. Of course they know to strike my weak points. Alright, that was a great result. I don't know what that was. That didn't really do any damage when it comes to bombing. Yep. This is gonna die. That is fine. I expected that. Skilled support. Good. Okay, they attack the cavalry. Alright, alright. Soviets seem to want to concentrate all their bombers up north. An 88 gun might need to go into anti-tank mode here. A lot of these units are potentially vulnerable to an encirclement. Oh man, they repaired all these units as well. Very annoying. My Stuka can delete 1 unit a turn at the most critical point. So, something to keep in mind. Oh, the Stormakov, of course. Of course it should do that much damage. My fighters, like... Well, okay, they can still reach. I mean, ideally I finish off their tactical bombers. I'm not as worried about their own fighters. This BF-109 needs to elite reinforce. Boy, these scenarios start to drain a lot of prestige, huh? Okay, the Soviets are putting up a fight. Alright, this is a good place to pause the video. Until next time, thank you for watching.